Hey everybody, Colton here, and in today's video we are going to be discussing whether or not Groot is worthy of holding Stormbreaker. Real quick, if you're new here, please do feel free to subscribe and join our Bell Squadron so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so in Avengers Infinity War, we see Groot epically reach out his arm, forming the two pieces of Strombreaker together, the blade and the butt of the axe, I don't know, or would that be the handle? Anyway, forming the two pieces together, they're really hot, you know, you see that it's hurting him to do it, but he does it, forms it together, and then you see that epic shot of Groot lifting up Stormbreaker before it is whole, and he chops off his own arm, creating the handle for Stormbreaker, thus forming Stormbreaker. And keep that in mind right there, thus forming Stormbreaker. Some people have been asking and theorizing, well, does that mean that Groot is worthy? Now, don't take what I'm about to say as an insult to Groot. I think, yes, Groot sacrificed his own arm to create Stormbreaker. I think he should be able to pick it up. I think that is worthy enough. And plus, we don't even know if that is part of Stormbreaker. We know for Thor's hammer you had to be worthy, but that was something that Odin had put on that hammer. Anybody may be able to pick up Stormbreaker. I don't know about using it, you know, how Thor uses it, and it may be extremely heavy, but, you know, the Hulk or Captain America may be able to lift Stormbreaker. We don't know if you have to be worthy to actually lift the axe. But something I want to keep in mind and really point out is Groot never actually lifted Stormbreaker, because when he got those two pieces of the blade and the back of the blade to create the axe, all he was doing, imagine it was me doing it, picking up those two blades, my skin is burning off, smell the burning flesh from my fingers. God, that got dark. But, okay, I'm holding the two pieces. It's still just me holding these two pieces. And say my plan is to chop off my arm and my arm be the handle to Stormbreaker. Well, until I chop my arm off, that is still, all that is happening is I am holding these two pieces. So it's the same thing with Groot. When Groot picked up these two pieces, technically it's just Groot with his arm holding two pieces of what will eventually be part of the Stormbreaker axe. It's not the handle yet. It's just his arm. When he cuts his arm off, his arm falls to the ground. You know, it makes sense. But that is when, the moment that his arm separates from the rest of his body, that is when it became Stormbreaker. That's when we saw the electricity flowing through it and all of that stuff. That is the moment that it in whole became Stormbreaker. So we have never actually seen Groot pick up the axe separately. So I'm not saying that Groot's not worthy, and I'm not saying you have to be worthy to pick up Stormbreaker. I'm just saying that when he was holding those two pieces, it was not yet Stormbreaker. It was simply Groot picking up the two pieces to create Stormbreaker. I want to say again how epic that was. I'm so glad that they had Groot do that. I loved Groot in this film. You know, we've had old Groot, baby Groot, now we have teenage Groot. And I'm really glad that they had that scene for Groot in there. I also really love the scene of, I am Groot, when Thor says, "This is my friend, Tree." And Cap is like, I am Steve Rogers. Really loved that. So I really loved how they used Groot, especially toward the end of the film. I'm glad that he wasn't just on the game the entire time. But yeah, I just wanted to make clear, we haven't seen that Groot lift Stormbreaker. I don't know that we ever will. I hope maybe we see some jokes about that being Groot's arm in future films. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think you have to be worthy in order to lift Stormbreaker? Do you think Groot, if he wanted to, could pick up Stormbreaker? Is he worthy if you have to be worthy? And let me know if you agree with me on the fact that, I mean, it's pretty much factual, so I guess there's not much to agree on, but there are people out there who like to disagree with facts, so that's always fun. So let me know if you agree that most definitely when he was holding the two blades, that was just Groot holding two blades. It didn't actually become Stormbreaker till he cut off the arm. Let me know your thoughts on that. If you're new here, please do feel free to subscribe and join our Bell Squadron so you don't miss a thing. My name is Colton, and I will see you next time. Bye.